Hello, everyone. Today I decided that I don't want to compete. I don't want to play any duels. I thought it would be a really fun thing to do, just to relax, have a good time, test my knowledge of the United States. Before I started playing GeoGuessr, I thought that I would be really good at doing this, considering I am American. I was born and raised here. I've traveled to a bunch of different places. But after I started playing, I realized that I'm not good. The US is extremely difficult to guess. You can see here that my average score on this map over plenty of playthroughs is only 11.8k, which is horrible. Now, I have had games that are over 22,000, which are great, and I'm going to hope to replicate, hopefully, some games more in this area. But I'm going to get into a few now, and we'll see if I actually know where I am in the United States and just to really test my knowledge. Um, so I do have the moving setting on in case I do need it, because you do get put into some really random areas on this map. I see this. It's called Alamo. That reminds me of Texas. Could this potentially be Texas? I don't know if they have Kroger's in Texas. What do these signs say up here? It's not even helping me. Yeah, TC. Okay, so this is Fort Worth, Texas. Cheated a little bit on that one, but I'm going to go ahead and think I can probably pinpoint the highway that I'm on. Maybe 377. Yeah, up here, perhaps. Okay, not too bad. I'm not really going for perfect scores unless I can definitely do it, but I was able to find Fort Worth, Texas, so I recognize that one. Let's check out round two. 717, that is central Pennsylvania. I do know that. I am originally from Pennsylvania. Not this part, but went to school in this area. You can't find it. I think I'll be able to find it. That should be Harrisburg, PA. Yep, very good. 1.3 miles away. This has got to be Hawaii. That is definitely Hawaii. Yep, okay. It's going to place it maybe closer to Honolulu up here. Yeah, not a bad guess. 12 miles away on that one. Several of these I haven't had to move, but this one is looking like one where I probably will. I mean, landscape, these look like palmetto trees. This is likely going to be in the southeast. Florida, perhaps. Yeah, I could probably go on forever here. I'm just looking quickly to 321 area code. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm not really feeling like these are like California. It is very flat, so I think Florida is probably a better guess. Maybe coastal. Okay, yeah, it was coastal Florida. It was just further south. Okay, not too bad. This one definitely looks a lot more California, and I think these three stripes on the pole is indicative of that. I could be wrong here, though. To me, this looks like California, though. Mountains to the east. Southern California. And kind of. I guess maybe in this area. Let's go ahead. Yeah, okay, perfect. There's a little bit more inland there, but either way, it's not too bad of a guess. That would have sufficed in duels quite nicely. So how did I do on that one? Okay, that was over 22,000. That's potentially a high score. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah, new best score. So awesome. I kind of got that cheating a little bit by moving. I like to think that moving is cheating, but let's go ahead and do another one. See if I can keep this going. It's a giant. Okay, that's these grocery store chains. They're in the Midwest and the Mid Atlantic. thinking that like the Midwest, they're called giant eagle. Um, they do have them out this way in Maryland. Not entirely sure what state this is on vibes, though. Pennsylvania plate. Yeah, that could make sense. So I'm thinking Pennsylvania at the moment. For those of you who don't know, I'm this state right here, maybe in the western part of it. Yeah, it definitely looks like a Pennsylvania plate. Yeah, I'm gonna go maybe up here. It's kind of flat. I'm gonna go near Erie. Okay, it was the complete other side of the state, closer to Allentown, PA. There, I did get the right state, just on the complete opposite side of it. But overall, not too bad. Probably would have got by in a duel on that one. Once you got to drive down the road. Probably West Coast, PNW maybe. Drive down a little bit. Yeah, Denali and Mount Washington. I mean, it could just be street names after famous mountains, but I'm thinking this ought to be. This ought to be in that part of the country. I'm going to go ahead and place the pin up here in maybe the Seattle area. Okay, and it was further south in Oregon, but I got the region correct on that, so not too bad. North Carolina Avenue. I mean, that not necessarily means I'm in North Carolina, but I mean, this definitely looks like kind of the coastal part of North Carolina. Probably go over this way a little bit. Where was that? It's in Georgia. Augusta, Georgia. Okay. Interesting. Again, the region, I think that's kind of important. I mean, it's so hard to kind of figure out, but at least I'm kind of getting in that right region on most of these. Terrible camera. Let me see if I can get a better view of this. Wow, this is just getting even worse. Go back to the beginning of this one. Look around. I'm feeling something south. I mean, this street name's not going to help me, but yeah. I kind of just got to take a guess on this. I can be here all day. I think it may be like Alabama area. Okay, it was in Texas. Almost perfect latitude. North of Waco, Texas, south of Fort Worth. Okay, so interesting there. Area code 513 area code. I think that is also Texas. No, it's not. 513. I think 713 is Houston. Five one three area code. Just gonna drive down the road here a little bit. Willowbrook. Kind of driving through the thing here. That seems so familiar to me. I think it's like Cincinnati, like northern Kentucky, maybe. Yeah, I spent a lot of time out in Cincinnati area for work. Yep, okay, it was that area. Perfect. Took me a little while to register. I knew it looked familiar. Pretty cool. All right, so I did much worse on that, around 15K. Let's do a third one here. I don't recognize that license plate. Yeah, I don't know what that is with the blue on the left-hand side. Anybody got, like, college football stuff out in the yard or anything? That'd be helpful. Yeah, blue on the left. What is this? Sometimes they have the names of this towns on here. Looks like they don't. 502 area code. What would a 502 area code be? Yeah, the 502. I'm not sure what that one is. I mean, this looks probably like the Midwest. I don't know, maybe Indiana. I mean, it could be. I think it is in the Midwest. I have no idea which state it is. I just got to plop the pin somewhere, though. Oh, okay, not too bad. It was looks like Southern Indiana, north of Louisville. Fortuitous guess. Temple City High School. Looks like it's out out west somewhere, though, for sure. Temple City. Another area code that I don't recognize. 626. Oh, that's California. Okay, that makes sense. Perhaps Southern California. Going to the LA area. That's pretty much spot on with that guess, so not too bad. Might have to fast forward this one. It seems like I'm just in a field. I'm just going to drive down the road. It's bigger, longer. I don't know what you call these trees, but I think they're common, like down in the Gulf, like Louisiana, maybe. Yeah, I think I feel like these trees are more common in like a swampier area, but I could be making that up. I'm gonna go ahead and just place it. I think it's gonna be in this Louisiana, Florida Panhandle area. Okay, and it was Florida, near Ocala, Florida. So yeah, Florida could have been an option there. Of course, I mean that was a tough one. So let's get moving here. This is California again, perhaps. It is not. This is Hawaii. Yeah, obviously. Geez. I don't know what island. Maybe this island. No, okay, it was Northern Island. If anybody knows anything about, oh, it was the Middle Island. If anybody knows anything about Hawaii and like how to know like which island you're on, definitely let me know. Most times, if I get it, I either plonk it down here just because it's the biggest island, or if it's like a city, I'm going Honolulu. But I feel like there's got to be some ways to differentiate the islands. Okay. True Farms. Court. 978 area code. Feels very northeast. I can't read that. Maybe on the other one. Nah, no luck reading the garbage cans. It looks like they do have the name on here. I can't read that at all, though. Maybe there's some other ones that I can get a good, better look at. Nah, I think I'm wasting my time. $978, and like I said, I mean it does look northeast. Maybe as northeast as like Massachusetts. The Boston area, maybe. See if I could maybe get a city name or something like that on here. Right now, I'm thinking Massachusetts. And, I mean, honestly, I don't want to be here all day, and I don't want to leave everybody on this, watching this video, kind of hanging. I'm just going to go ahead and plonk it up here near Boston. Okay, it was good enough. It was Massachusetts. Oh, Lowell, Massachusetts. Centerville. Okay, cool. Not too bad, I guess, there. Let's see the results. Yeah, 19,000. So pretty cool. I played 3 games. If anybody is interested in seeing this kind of more relaxed content where I just travel around the United States and try to figure out where I am, let me know. Perhaps I can try to go for perfect scores, or if you just like the idea of just seeing if I can region guess properly and get close enough, also let me know. But I mean, I think I have fun doing this. I'd like to do more in the future. But for now, I'm going to shut it down, and I will be back tomorrow with more content.